Hi everyone, Jacqueline here. So today we are going to plant some ground covers. And what we are planting is bugleweed. I have 18 of these. This is the Burgundy Glow, which is really, really pretty. Look at the color on that. And this is part of the dollar sale that I got. And it's going to bloom May to June. It's medium, well-drained soil, and it's good to minus 31 Celsius, zone 4A. Now this grows fine in my garden, you guys, because I have some. And it's a little weepy, so I'm going to give it a drink of water before I plant it. As you can see here, I have 18 of them in my wagon here, or in my wheelbarrow. And then we're going to put some more phlox in. Now I love phlox, ground cover phlox. And this is pink dark eye phlox. And I'll see if I can find a picture and add to the video. It's a ground cover with pink flowers, beautiful dark eye, deer resistant, perennial zone 3 full sun. So it's going to go in my cottage garden bed along the edge because I feel like I need some fillers in here, and this is perfect. So I have 10 of these. So we are going to split them up between the two beds on both sides of the arbor, and I'm going to split the bugleweed up as well on both sides, and we're going to plant these in today. So this should be fun, and it should be a dramatic effect after because it's going to be pretty full. I'm just going to give these a really good soak. The thing is too, is if I don't use all these over here, that's fine because I can add them on to another area of the garden where I have some of the same one and build it out a bit more. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to go and we're going to lay them out, and we're going to start with the phlox first and lay it out. And then we'll see how it looks for spacing, and then we'll determine how many bugleweed I'm putting in here. And it's fairly decent temperatures today here in Saskatchewan. So I do have 3 shirts on because I was painting, and I'm layered up, but I'm in work clothes, so perfect for gardening. I don't dress up to garden. I wear work clothes because I am bending, I am getting dirty. As you know, I got dirt on my ass in that one video. And I just like to be able to do what I want to do, play in the dirt the way I want, and not have to worry about what my clothes look like or what I'm getting on my clothes. So let's lay these out. So there's going to be 5 in this bed and then 5 in the other one. Now lay the first 3 out first and make sure I'm happy with where they're going, because I may not be, you guys. There's 3. And I'm just looking at my spacing here. These are not going to be in here perfect, but that's okay because there are irises in here, so I have to take that into account when I'm doing this. So that's 4, fairly close there. I have an iris there. And the bugleweed's going to go right in the very front. And we'll put this one right beside the iris, I think. I've added 7 of the bugleweed. I just went ahead and dug them in because the ground was a little tough to dig, but that's okay, they're in. I did cut off some of the root ball because they were fairly tight and they weren't absorbing the water up the center, and I'll show you what I mean. So if you look at this root ball, that right there is where it's not getting any water. It's actually really hard. So what I do is I come in through here with my pruners, and you guys might think this is harsh and some of you might not agree with me, but trust me, it actually works. And I open it up on plants that are root balled like that. So you can see how it's opening up. And I just cut about an inch off, just like that. Now the roots are free to spread, because that is a mangled mess and water isn't absorbing through there. It's almost like a nest when it gets that thick. So you got to open the plants up so they can absorb water. It makes it harder for them to root in, especially at this time of year when it's cold. So that's what I've been doing to them. So now you know what my method is, especially late October. So I went ahead, I dug the holes, I laid out the phlox and the bugleweed, and I think it looks good along there. Now, when I'm laying these out, I have to keep in mind that I have some primrose bearded irises coming that were missed in my last shipment from Vessie's. They actually forgot to include them in the box, so they are sending those out, and they're going in this bed. And those are a beautiful yellow and magenta bearded iris. So it should look really, really pretty and full. I really want to up my ground cover game in general with plants and have less dirt showing and more plants, because it really does choke out the weed. I'm also trying not to mulch as much. I still mulch and will be mulching next year, but we still got to put fence in along the back here, and the arbor's got to be finished. So there's a bit of work to be done, and I really would like to put something along the edge here. And the reason I want to put something along the edge there, and I'm looking at a concrete block of some sort, is to be able to run the mower on it and not, you know, into the dirt and having to come through and constantly edge it out. I would like to use blocks as the edging to reduce the work there. So let's go ahead and get these in, and then we can admire the beauty of this work. And it should be pretty with the dark pink of the phlox, the pinks in the roses, the pinks in the catmint, and the purple and whites in the bugleweed, and the purple in the bugleweed, and the purple white penestium, and then white hydrangeas along the back. It should be stunning, but it's going to take a few years to get to that point. Remember the whole sleep, you know, creep thing? Well, that's going to apply here. So I figure 3 years for this to look decent, and probably 5 or 6 for it to look full. All right, let's get these in. They're ready to go. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.